Every oak tree started out as a couple of nuts who stood their ground. If you truly want to succeed, be prepared to go the extra mile. Good confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Whatever you successfully sell to others, you must first sell to yourself. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. The great aim of education is not knowledge, but action. You will believe anything you tell yourself, even if it's not true. To think we are able is almost to be so. To determine an attainment is frequently attainment itself. Earnest resolution has often seemed to have about it almost a savour of omnipotence. Life is too short to be little. When riches begin to come, they come so quickly, in such great abundance, that one wonders where they have been hiding. During all those linears, education is the instruction of the intellect in the laws of nature. The more things I am grateful for, the more things I find to be grateful about. PMA is the right mental attitude for each specific occasion. The ladder of success is never crowded at the top. It is energy, the central element of which is that produces the miracle of enthusiasm in all ages. Everywhere it is the mainspring of what is called force of character, and the sustaining power of all great action. It's the start that stops most people. Successful people in this world are those who get up and look for circumstances they want. If they can't find them, they make them. If you risk nothing, then you risk everything. Tell me how you use your spare time and I'll tell you where you'll be in 10 years. Most of us go through life as failures because we are waiting for the time to be right to start doing something worthwhile. Do not wait, the time will never be just right. How far that little candle throws his beams, so shines a good deed in a naughty world. The surest way to promote yourself is to help others get ahead. The love we give away is the only love we keep. What would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? You are but the sum total of your dominating, almost prominent thoughts. Learn what you are and be such. There is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. No one is ready for a thing until they believe they can acquire it. If you deliberately plan to be less than you are capable of being, then I warn you that you will be unhappy for the rest of your life. You'll be evading your own capacities, your own possibilities. For when schemes are laid in advance, it is surprising how often the circumstances fit in with them. You take on the nature and the habits and the power of thought of those with whom you associate in a spirit of sympathy and harmony. It's a sure thing that you will not finish if you don't start. The most difficult part of any job is getting started. The task of education is to make the individual so firm and sure that, as a whole being, he can no longer be diverted from his path. The soul that has no established in loses itself. The odds are 1,000,000 to born that you have no worries you couldn't eliminate merely by changing your mental attitude. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. When you lose, don't lose the lesson. The person who actually knows just what he or she wants in life has already gone a long way toward attaining it. To know when you have enough is to be rich. The secret of education is respecting the pupil. Skill and confidence are an unconquered army. Never mind how much you know. The important thing is what you can do with what you know. I grow older. I pay less attention to what men say. I just watch what they do. He who every morning plans the transactions of the day and follows out that plan carries a thread that will guide him through the labyrinth of the most busy day. The world stands aside and makes room for those who know where they are going. The person who remains at the job until the work is finished, who performs a little more than is expected, is the one who will succeed. Your real wealth can be measured not by what you have, but by what you are. If there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. If there be beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the house. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. The education of a man is never completed until he dies.